Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about a few techniques to speed up your manifestation. So if you're looking to manifest faster or manifest quickly, then this is the video for you. The first technique is basically training your subconscious. Some people like to think of it as almost like tricking their subconscious mind or like priming their subconscious, but essentially everything that you have ever manifested started in your subconscious. It came to you, it happened because your subconscious mind wanted it. So one of the best ways to do this is to meditate in the morning and visualize using an affirmation. So for example, if you want to manifest your soulmate, then what you would do is you would write an affirmation, something like, I've met my perfect soulmate, or like, I'm so grateful that I met my soulmate, something like that. And you could write it down in your journal or whatever, but basically you're going to either lie down or sit down and be in a really calm state of mind. It always helps to do like a few slow breaths before you start, and you're gonna visualize using this affirmation. So you're gonna think about it and you're going to paint a picture, and if you could visualize or imagine like a little scene, like a little movie scene in your mind, then that would be even more helpful. And of course, as always, the whole idea behind it is to help you trigger feelings and emotions that you would have once you have the manifestation, once it is happening, once it has come true. How would you feel? What would that look like? What does your significant partner look like? What does your significant other look like? What does your soulmate look like? What does your day look like? What does that sort of like movie ending scene look like in your mind? Like, what would you do? Maybe you go on like a date or a picnic, whatever it is, whatever would like make you the happiest and give you like, get you like more emotional, then that's what you're gonna picture and that's what you're gonna visualize. Because your mind really can't tell if something is real or if you're just daydreaming or imagining it, and that's why visualization is so important. You're going to get all of the same feelings and emotions that you would if it already happened, and that is the fastest way to make something come to you, is to feel all of the feelings that you would have if you already had it. If you're trying to manifest like success or wealth, something else, let's say, other than love, then it's the same idea. You would have an affirmation like, I'm so grateful for all of the success that I have in my life. I'm so grateful to have my dream job. I'm so grateful to have such abundance in my life, something like that. And then again, you would visualize on that and meditate while you visualize. So again, think about what you would do if you already had these things. What kind of activities would you have? What would your day look like? And the more details you can kind of put into this, the more realistic it'll make your visualization. And all of that is, again, just gonna help you really get into the feelings and emotions of having that thing. And people generally like to do this in the morning or at night right before you go to sleep, because that's when your subconscious is most susceptible to suggestions. And most of your daily life, most of the decisions that you make is actually made by your subconscious mind. You're not actively making these decisions. So if you can sort of prime your subconscious and convince your subconscious and basically align your subconscious to your goals, then it's gonna make it so much easier for you to manifest, and it's gonna make it happen so much faster. And a fun little technique that I heard about today is basically just acknowledging your current state using negative words, because your subconscious mind basically can't pick up on negative words. So for example, if you say something like, I don't have my soulmate, or something like that, I have not met my soulmate, or I don't have my dream career or my dream job, something like that, the subconscious can't pick up on negative words. So what it's actually going to pick up on is, I have my soulmate, or I have met my soulmate, or I have my dream career, or I have my dream job. And that's basically all it's gonna pick up. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna keep you out of a state of neediness, essentially, because it's basically gonna think you already have what you want. And on this channel, we talk a lot about detaching and removing yourself from the outcome. And basically the whole goal is to not be attached to endings and results and outcomes, because you're essentially telling yourself that you are perfectly fine without it, that you're good without it, and that you don't need anything. And again, it goes back to the idea of removing yourself from that state of neediness, so that you can get into a state where you're actually able to attract what you want into your life. And an example of this is basically, say you're running on the treadmill and your goal is to run for 10 minutes or something like that. If the whole time that you're running, you're like staring at the clock and like just counting it down and waiting for the 10 minutes to be over, it's gonna make it feel like it's a lot longer. And it's gonna basically take all the joy and all the fun out of the process. But instead, if you just like put on a show or put on some music and just don't look at the clock and don't pay attention to the end result and just focus on the action and living in the moment, you're gonna have a lot more fun and the process will go by so much faster and you're gonna get what you want. Basically, you're gonna get to the end so much faster. And you can really just apply that to manifestation. If you remove yourself from the end result, then you're detaching yourself from the outcome, and because of that, it's gonna happen so much faster versus you obsessing over the outcome and trying to control the results and feeling like it's not happening or it's not working. It's all about building up that mental strength and really about mastering the self, because once you are good without things and without other people, then that's when you become more attractive to everything else, and that's when you're able to attract everything so much faster. Okay, that's it for today's little video. I hope you found value in this. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you next time. Bye!